Hey gang, this is John Newton from Snap-on John 100, and I've been shooting some video here at home because it's frosty cold outside and it's down to minus 15, which makes my camera shut itself off. So okay, this pack is a Condor 72 hour, I think it's a 72 hour assault pack or something. That's Condor 72, if you're interested, will get you this pack if you Google it. It's got lots of MOLLE attachments all over it. Let me see if I can show you this. MOLLE attachments and also Velcro for putting patches on there, like if you want to put a flag or some kind of patch on it. I've attached my titanium spoon on the back of here with a S-beaner, but it's got lots and lots of MOLLE attachments on the back. It's got it on the side. There's a pocket over here, and it's got the attachments over all along here on the surface of this pocket. And I have a Maxpeditions anemone pouch on here that I keep a compass in. I'll show you in a minute, but this is also a Maxpeditions roly-poly bag that unrolls. That when you're out collecting tinder or something, you can unroll it. And then on the other side, it's got another pocket underneath this stuff that's got MOLLE attachments. These things are attached with the MOLLE attachments. MOLLE is under here, and so I've got a couple of web straps, and this bag is a 10-liter dry bag that I got from Dave Canterbury's website, and it is phenomenal because it's designed as rubberized nylon, so it's designed to be on the outside of your bag, because all of my dry bags are designed with lightweight aluminum, or they're designed with lightweight nylon, and so they would be shredded if you had it on the outside. They're designed to go inside your pack, but if you can put it on the outside, that frees up that much space. So let's start with and what's inside here is just a fleece sleeping bag. Okay, so that's what's in there. If you want to see me taking this apart, once again, you can watch the video on the what I got for what kind of kit I got for Christmas. This is a standard roly-poly dump pouch. It just rolls out, unrolls here, and then it's just an open bag with a flap lid. So that's nothing special there really, but it's super handy. This is the smaller one, but sometimes I feel like you don't know how I got along without it before. And then on the other side over here, I have a let me see if I can put this camera down so I'm not trying to hold it. And let me show you what's on the side. This pack has 3 grab handles, one on each side and one on the top. So that's really convenient. And I have never seen, I don't own any packs that have that many grab handles. I really find them convenient. On this side, there's on each side of the pack there's 2 compression straps. So I put the compression strap goes and crushes where this pocket is, and in here is this is the, like I said before, this is the Maxpeditions anemone, and what I keep in here is my K&R compass. I keep it in a plastic bag because I didn't before, and I ended up somehow getting something on the plastic that caused it to frost over, so they sent me a new one, and so now I keep it in a plastic bag. I don't even know what happened to it, but I figured whatever it was, it won't get on it if it's got plastic on it. So that fits in here. I like the K&R because it has the vial that has the liquid in it is softer plastic, so it actually contracts and expands. So what that does is it prevents it from getting a bubble in it if the temperature drops down. And now on the other, let's just go with the outside, what I've got on the outside, because this side's kind of a fun one. This is the fun side. On this side, as you can see, it's got, I'll loosen these compression straps. The pocket's got MOLLE attachment, so what I put on this side is a spare blade. This is the Ontario Knives Blackbird. And the reason why I like having this on, using this knife, besides the fact that I really like this knife, it's razor sharp. That's an 1/8 inch stick thick, and it's got a micarta, very comfortable micarta scales, full tang. But it's one of my few stainless knives. So being stainless, I can pretty much have it on the outside of my pack and not really worry too much about it. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to worry too much about it because it's stainless. Okay, this is a MOLLE attachable sheath system that comes with the Blackbird. This right here is a Maxpeditions multi-tool / knife pouch. It's attached with in the MOLLE attachment also. And in here, I just keep a Leatherman Wave that I got from my phenomenal friend Alan Farrow as a present. And so I've got those two things on the outside, so I've got easy access to them. This knife right here is one that I might use for finer carving and save my other heavier duty blade for other tasks. Okay, so now we'll go to the side pockets. In this side pocket, they're very spacious pockets too. I think they're about 8 or 9 inches deep and 3 inches thick and probably 5 inches wide. I keep a spare battery for my camera, and I keep a couple of the leather mechanics gloves. So it's actually got leather on it instead of a synthetic material because of for heat, you know, being around the fire. A bandana with 100% DEET. So I just put that on the bandana and I wipe it on my skin. That way I don't get it all over my hands. And I've got a headlamp here with spare batteries. A Rite in the Rain notebook with a sailcloth needle attached to it. A pen that you can write underwater. It's one of the Fisher Space pens. And then also I have a Fresnel lens inside there. A couple of heavy duty pencils that you can use. Actually, if you're desperate, you can use it for tinder, or you can keep the point sharpened with your knife so that you don't have to rely on a pencil sharpener. And then at the bottom, my ever-present Habelis Bush Tools gear wax that I put on all my steel that I don't want to rust. You can use it for lubricant, you can use it to help you start a fire. You can use this for just about anything. So that's what's in this pocket on this side. Now for the other side. This pocket's got the same dimensions. The zippers, by the way, are really nice. They've got cord zipper pulls, and they seem to function really well. In this side, I have a poncho that you can also use as a tarp. I've got I have 3 of these gripping tools that you use with a tarp. You attach the rope here. This right here, these teeth grip the actual tarp material, and then you slide that slider down, and then that tightens it, and that will allow you to actually use any kind of blanket, or if the grommets have pulled out of the corner of the tarp or something, you can use this instead. I have 3 of those. I have one of my favorite things, You Dig It folding, stainless steel folding shovel, made in the United States, really nice pouch, and this thing is bulletproof. Love this shovel. I would not go out without it because you can use it around the fire, or if you got to dig a cat hole or something like that, it's indispensable. And then I have an extra tin here. Oh, this was a tin where I charred some grapevine and grapevine bark and some other stuff like that. So this is kind of an experiment. I haven't tried throwing a spark into this yet, but it looks really good. So I charred that. So I've got that in there. Just when I get some time, I can play with that. I carry a lot of stuff in here that I don't need, but it's fun to play with once you get out in the woods. And like I said, I've always said, I carry these around to exercise. The other day I was shoveling my driveway with this pack on because I took our 17-year-old dog for a walk, and it got so cold that he didn't want to go very far. So I didn't get much exercise, so I just kept it on and shoveled our driveway. There's 2 more of those things. And then I keep a set of bands for a slingshot. And you can use this for all kinds of stuff. You can use the rubbers as tubular, so you can use it as a drinking device. You can also use it as a tourniquet if you need to, and of course it works for your slingshot. So that's all that's in this pocket. Okay, now the outside pockets on the back. The bottom pocket is one that I just mostly has fire starting material in it. It is, let me see if I can get this camera moved so you can see inside it. It has, right in here is a another pocket that's a mesh with a zipper. I'll open that in a second. And then it's got the main, this is just a main compartment that I've got stuff thrown in. All the pockets have drain holes. And then these are mesh compartments right back here that I have, oh, here's a cake of fixing wax. This is the one that I get from Dave Canterbury's website, and it comes wrapped in paper. Okay, so, and it's pretty much similar. I mean, I don't know, they've got secret ingredients, so I'm not sure, but they're both wax, and you can tell they got a lot of beeswax and probably olive oil or something in them. In here I've got an emergency spare Swiss Army knife, and what I have in here, oh, I have tinder in here. It's called stone tinder. I got this online. I haven't tried it very much, but it's great for fire pistons and things like that. Very flammable. And I've got an Exotac case. This has got matches in it. And then in here also is a lighter. Okay, so I got multiple ways of starting fires in here with this. And then on this side is another vial of that stuff. And over here are fire pistons. So those these are very handy containers so that you can keep your stuff sort of separated. And in the zippered compartment In this big zippered compartment, I keep this is my flint and steel kit. It's got charred cloth in it, a couple of pieces of flint, and a steel striker. I think it also has a little bit of jute twine, so I can make it. I've got enough for emergency bird's nest, and it's by itself. And this bag has got fat wood and gel wax cotton balls in it. So in here, I've got another lighter, a strike force, some wet fire tabs. For one-handed, this is a strike light, and it's a flint with a steel wheel, just like a Zippo lighter has, but it's made of an aluminum body, and it comes with tinder wick tabs, so you can get a fire starter with one hand with this. And then the ever-present Fresnel lens in there too. So that's what's in that bag, or that other zippered pouch. And then what's just in there loose is this is jute twine that I've separated that you can use for a bird's nest. And this is another piece of jute, a bunch of jute. And I have some extra cotton balls. So I just have a ton of extra. Oh, this right here, these two bags have cedar bark in them. So I use that as part of my bird's nest also. So as you can see, I've got way more than I need in my fire kit, but there's room, and for when I'm exercising, I don't mind the extra weight. Plus, it gives me a chance to experiment and play around with a lot of different materials when I'm out. And then this is just a redundant multi-tool. Okay, so that's it for that pocket. Okay, now the top pocket. It actually has two pockets. Let me get this camera back a little bit. There. All right, it has a side single zip pocket here, and this is where I keep. There's a redundant headlamp. This actually is the one that I use the most. In this pocket is the stuff I pull out. I got a couple of batteries, and I have some tuna in a pack, and this is coffee, tea, hot chocolate, sugar and stuff in a bag. I have a box of ammo for 22, and then extra Ziploc bags, gallon size and a couple of quart size. So that's what's in this pocket. Okay, now for the large pocket that's on the back side of the pack. These also, the zippers have rain hoods over them, and also they are designed to not have much space between them, so they're fairly water resistant also just without the hood, but it's got that. So in here, this has, if you can see, in here it's got several pockets, and then there's pockets for pens and other small things down in here, and then it has also has a ring on a cord here for your keys. And I've got my piece of leather for my bow drill fire on there. Okay, let me put this camera down, and I'll start taking some of the stuff out of here so you can see it. I got a couple of packs of ramen noodles. I like to mix ramen noodles and beef jerky together. It's really lightweight and it's a phenomenal survival food because of the calories versus how much it weighs. And in this bag I have number 12 bank line and 2 flat bungee cords that you can use for your tarp, or you can use them for engines for a snare. So I got 2 of those. I've got some links of paracord and a couple of climbing carabiners, and then some ones that are not suitable for climbing that you can use to fasten stuff up with. And then I've got, in here I've got 2 rolls of 1-inch wide Gorilla duct tape, and this takes up less space than the 2-inch wide smaller roll, so I just put 2 of these together because you still want the quantity. And in here, this is one of the places I keep a spare knife too. This is a spare knife in there, and also this is where I keep my Silky Gomboy saw, folding saw. And I've got a spare tin to carry stuff in to make charred cloth with. It's got holes drilled in it so you can make charred cloth, and it actually has charred cloth and charred punk wood in there right now. So that's just basically extra weight because I already have enough of that. And this is just some spare cord lock and tie down so you can fasten stuff together, along with a fish mouth spreader that you can use with a bottle to hang your bottle, or use it just to hang stuff over a fire. Okay, that's all that's in that pocket. The next pocket in is my medical kit. That's like a first aid kit. And I also keep a couple of bandanas in that same pocket with that. A bright orange one and a more subdued color one. I also have a star flash signal mirror in there. And I keep it in there just to kind of keep it protected. And the next pocket is I made this sheath out of a pair of pants, jeans pocket, and inside here is a cutting board that I made out of a placemat, and then also there's a stainless steel grill top in here, and another stainless grill top. Was actually hiding in there. That's not supposed to be in there, but okay, so that's what's in that place. And now that's that entire pocket. Now there's a bunch of admin pouches here. It's got bungee cord with Velcro on it so that you can fasten things down and hold them down. And I'm not sure, all I have here is oh, okay. This is a DC4 sharpening stone. This right here is I'll have to take them out, you can see them better. This right here is a diamond sharpener that you can use to sharpen serrated edges. It also, you can also brush up an edge that's on a non-serrated, but it'll also do fish hooks. So that's why I've got that one here. This is the DC4 from Falkniven. Diamond on one side, ceramic on the other. And you might not have thought of these, but this is a pair of my engineering background. I see these are scissors that phone men use. That they actually are serrated blades, and they're strong enough to cut wire. And so it's really nice to have an extremely heavy duty but small pair of scissors, because if you need to cut something, a lot of times it's a lot more control and a lot better to use scissors rather than always trying to cut stuff with a knife. So I put that in there. They're fairly heavy, but once again, it's I'm not trying to make this an ultralight pack. They will go away once I, these will go away from my pack when I'm conscious about weight. And then this is a little Singer thing that's got real heavy duty needles in it. So that's the last thing that's in there, and that all goes in that plastic bag. So that's all that's in this pouch, which was quite a bit. And now the main compartment, like I said before, this is a clamshell design, and let me lay it on its side. I'll reposition the camera. I want to just unzip it. Okay. Clamshell design. There's over on this side, there's two mesh zippered pouches. In this one, I keep spare Ziploc bags, and this is the number 12. This is the number 12 bank line. That other was number 36 bank line, so that was heavier. So this is my small bank line that goes in there, and in here is a spare spool of 100 feet of paracord. Okay, now in this part, what's nice about this pack is it's got strapping that holds everything in place. But I carry an Nalgene bottle of water, and up here in this pouch is my Coleman kit, and I use this like if I've got more, if there's more people with me than just myself. It's got its own nesting cup that you can nest with that other Nalgene bottle. And this thing comes with a locking lid that's spring loaded, and once you open it like this, these handles snap into place, and then there's a slider here that actually keeps it locked in place, so you can't accidentally move that. So it makes it really sturdy. When you want to fold it over, you pull this back and pinch them together, and then it flips over and locks in place to hold the lid on. Really nice design. Then it comes with a lid with a plastic handle that flips up, and as you can see, there's holes in the lid. One here to let air in, and this is where you pour through, so you can actually strain stuff through it. And inside here, I just keep creamer and sugar mixed together for my coffee. And this is a silicone pad, so that if something's hot, you can grab it. Oh my gosh. an extra tin that is definitely redundant. Probably has more char cloth in it. And then I also keep in the bottom, in a bandana in here, is my Esbit alcohol stove in a plastic bag. Okay, so that keeps it from rattling around having it in this bandana. But I keep that in the very bottom of this so it all fits in there. These things come with 2 real heavy duty cups, but they take up too much space, so I took mine out. And that way I can have more of these tins. What happens, I think, is I see a tin and it's got something in it that I think I might want, and I just go ahead and stick it in there without looking to see how many I already have. And see that now that folds down, and then that's the self-contained unit. I really like this design. It's a Stanley, not Coleman. It's a Stanley, and it also has ounces and milliliters on the side, but they're actually embossed in there, so that which I like better, because the ones that are just etched in there, as soon as it gets black, you can't see them anymore. And this being embossed, they'll also show through from the inside, so when you're pouring stuff, you can know when to stop. Really like this setup. And then it doesn't come with this cup, but this cup fits it. And then also I put it in this bag, and that just basically holds the cup and stuff together so that it doesn't fall apart. Because the cup would fall off if I didn't have it like that. Okay, next in here I've got, this is a roll of jute twine that I keep to make use it for fire starting or as cordage. So that's why I keep it together and not all cut up. That's in there. And then you get these out of the way. This is my SOL escape bivy that I use in conjunction with the fleece sleeping bag. In here is my main canteen. This is the canteen system that I got from Dave Canterbury's website, and I just keep fire starting material and water purification pills on this side and fire starting stuff on this side in case I'm separated from everything but this. I can actually purify water with it. And inside this, it just has it's a stainless wide mouth canteen, and inside there is a nesting cup, and it's also got a stove attached to it. I'll show you that in case you haven't seen any of these. Here's the handle for the cup. It just folds down, and then there's 2 little locking tabs that slides up, and then once it slides up, locks the cup handle in place. So now you've got a cup. It's also nice, it's stable, because it can't rock with this outrigger on it for the handle. And then this is a stove that it fits in. It fits on top, and you can either use this with alcohol or wood, because you've got a space here to put wood in behind it. And then in the very bottom of this, it's got a heavy duty stainless lid, which also is drilled. I don't know if you can see that, but there's little drill holes in the end so you can use it also as a strainer. Okay, so that's my water system. Also down in here, this is a actually it's a fender cover for a car, but I use it to sit on. So it's basically vinyl with cloth on the inside of it, and you can use it to sit on or to insulate yourself from something. Right here, check out my video on what the stuff I got for Christmas. This is a Henry Let me get far enough away. This is a Henry Survival 22, and it all fits inside the stock. So I keep that in there. This is an orange, bright orange shirt, 3 extra large, so that I can put it on over a coat. And this is if I need to be found. Depending on what you're wearing, you don't want to have olive drab on or something and need to be rescued somewhere. So if I need to be rescued, that's one of the things I'll pull out of the bottom of that and put this on. So I got it 3XL so that I can fit it on over even a big coat. And then in here is 3 drum liners. Or I'm sorry, 2 drum liners, 3mm drum liners. And then I just stuck this in the back of it. I just put this in here. I haven't even really done anything with this yet. But this was a kneeling pad that I've had. It's really old. It's a Craftsman kneeling pad. So this is closed cell foam with nylon, the nylon cover. And so I put that in the back so I could have something to kneel on. And this also gives you extra support for the back of the pack for against your back. So there you have it. When you see me out in a video, that's the stuff I'm lugging around. But one thing is I'm continuously, I haven't gone, I want to hike, one of my dreams is to hike the Appalachian Trail, and also the Pacific Crest Trail. And so that's going to be a major challenge for somebody as old as me. And so I want, every time I'm out, I'm exercising my back and legs and stuff. So I really never worry about weight. That's completely secondary. If I'm going on an extended stay and I got to do a lot of hiking, you know, then I'll be more careful of what I put in there. But for the most part, like I take this every day and walk through 2 or 3 miles or so with the dog, walking him, and he's really getting old, so he walks so slow that I have to have that much weight on to get my heart rate up. But I'll walk around the neighborhood and stuff with that on my back and walk the dog, so I'm getting exercise, or we're both getting exercise anyway. But anyway, that's what I've got in my pack, and I hope you enjoyed this probably long video of going through all the little stuff in there. But I certainly enjoyed it. I was surprised because I'd forgotten all the all the tins I've got in there. It looked like I just have been collecting those and sticking them in there and forgetting that I have tins already in there. But I think after I'm done with this video, I'm going to have to go through and take some of those tins out. If you enjoy the videos that I'm putting out, please subscribe to my channel. I covet your comments. Be kind, that's all I ask. And also, please like the video. I just wanted to also say that for this is the new year, Happy New Year to all my subscribers and YouTube friends. I have met so many wonderful and nice people on YouTube that I never even knew existed. And I just totally enjoy making videos and sharing information with other YouTubers and survivalists and bushcrafters and knife collectors and gun nuts, every kind of thing. It's just I enjoy all of that stuff. And I also just want to say that it's just a wonderful group of individuals that are in the bushcraft and survival community. A lot of grace given, and I really appreciate that, because I am so nervous when I'm talking to the camera that I get dry mouth and it's hard for me to talk and think at the same time. And so I thank you for your grace, and one of my New Year's resolutions was to really work on that part of my video and try to put a little more humor into some of my videos so that I get more relaxed. Because once I get on task, then I'm okay. But it's when I am talking to the camera, that's when you notice this, get the stone face and the no expression whatsoever. That's what's going on, is I'm getting really nervous. But thank you for your grace. And until we meet again, God bless.